Greetings. Welcome to Talk It Straight, the talk show where I showcase to you persons of interest who have a particular set of skills and so much more. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing on someone who has been here before. He's been here since the start of the talk show, and he's very close to me. And there's been a lot that has happened since his first appearance, and he's going to tell you all about that and more. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Xtra World.
Yo, dog, what's going on?
Just here, as you know how it goes.
Yeah,
so,
100% honesty, talk it straight. I never cap on talk it straight. I walk through source office gate, beyond temptations confiscate. I rocking Estevanelli but contemplate, then rocking polo but the horse is fate. Forget the past like an amnestic, call me Xtra World, the fantastic.
okay. Was not looking for that one, guys. Was not looking for that one. I guess he has come to impress. I guess there's a lot that has happened. Could you tell people a little bit something about yourself who haven't seen you before?
Well, my name is Xtra World, came out in 2019. My first song was So Extra, and they performed that Soak Up on the Hill Rise and other shows.
Okay, so we can say you're safely an established artist.
Yeah, safely.
Okay, good. I'm glad I hear you admit that, because the previous artists I have brought on the show, they're not fully established, so I've neglected to ask them certain marketing questions. And someone that's seasoned and been in the industry for a while, I actually want to get your perspective or your knowledge or intake on how would you maneuver. You know, would you say that is just the career, just like a path for you, or is it a business? You know?
Well, to be honest, you must stay focused at all times. Must stay focused. And you have to know your goals and just go for it.
Okay. So you're turning your passions into profit, you're turning your passions into your dreams. Could you give like someone who hasn't been fully, doing this as long as you, a little breakdown on how you maneuver through business, in terms of...
It's the whole works. Everything you do, so you must have your split sheet and you must know your representations.
Speaking of split sheet, for those who haven't have that concept, don't know what that term even means, could you relate to them what that information is?
Well, it's basically the whole songwriting process. So the songwriter will be paid, the composer, everyone.
I see.
And you can decide who gets 50%, who gets 60.
I think that's an even deal. If you're asking me, 50 and 60 don't make 100. So
I know it doesn't.
Okay. I guess that's some instead deal. I guessing. Okay. Could you give me a little breakdown about the image? Because there's a lot has changed. Last time we had a high here. I think it had changed last time too. Similar dress, but different colors, different color contrast. I realized what pink and green it looking like.
Well, what I'm doing for this year and also next year, I'm bringing like a new image, a new sound, new everything. Don't want to do the same thing all the time.
I see.
Because it gets boring fast.
Good point. But I'm thinking, this is just my standpoint, you should be keeping your market and your demographic into context and into mind, because if you're doing something different, you might be appealing to a different audience.
Well, to be honest, if you see the earth is circular.
I see.
And that represents mobility. So you have to keep moving on and keep moving on. Not stand still the same place all the time, man. Okay,
that's a pretty good outlook on life and I guess on business, because it's actually critical to keep fluid and maneuvering at every turn to be a successful businessman. So we're talking about the split sheets. Let me talk more about business. Who would you say you're aligning yourself with at the moment as a seasoned artist?
Definitely Versatile song who we play for. Guys like Versatile, 007, Junior B, Boogie Down, those guys were in the game for a very long time, are very experienced, very successful. So I followed their guidance and they're getting me very well.
I'm glad to hear you mention who you play for, because that's something that seems to have changed recently. You're doing DJing as well?
Yes, for 2 months right now.
For 2 months? Just getting into the DJ game. How do you feel about it at the moment?
Well, it's very enjoyable and I love to see when they play, I get a great forward. One of the greatest feelings ever.
A great forward, because you educate, let me say, our UK fans on what forward might be.
The UK fans will know what forward means, because UK are heavily into Jamaican culture.
Okay, that's true. That's true. So could you give me a little, No, I don't want to get too far into that. I want to get some cracks out of you after we start drinking this drink. We have been sponsored by the Blue Mojito today. For the Artist Week, we are sponsored by the Blue Mojito. It's actually handcrafted drink made in Barbados. And liquor is economically friendly, environmentally friendly. Glass bottle. You know this is made with the 4 square rum. Anybody who knows about alcohol knows about the 4 square rum from Barbados. So this drink is actually a local homegrown drink. And we've been sponsored today, so it's about time we do the little sample. If you don't notice, they are upgraded packaging, so they have like small sample size bottles now. You can get these here if you're like just trying to sample the product, or if you want to get this somebody else interested, you know, you want to get a little taste, but you don't want to spend the full price of one of these, which you can also get from Massey Distributions. And link down below for any more content. You know, you want to find out more about this product, you can DM them right away on Instagram. Down below, content. Let's give it a little taste. All right.
What do it tastes like? Blue though.
It's blue. It's a mojito. Mojito is a cocktail basically made on mint, white rum, and lemon juice. So it's a citrus cocktail, and the blue in here is maybe is actually from Blue Carousel. Is a liqueur. You know. What do you think about it?
You have any more?
I have a bottle full.
I get talking for BAJAN. One left for that. One left for that. Cause that hitting hard.
I'm happy to hear that. So we can finish this here sometime to this video.
Yeah, man. What you mean?
To me, it's quite boozy. Citrusy, flavorful, but it's boozy.
Right.
Last time I had one of these, it was kind of stumbling after we let the video shoot, but we made it home safe. As you can see, we made it home safe. Well, all right, now we can get the sample out of here. Then we can get into a little critical conversation in the industry. What do you think about the way that Barbados is going at the moment? I don't really want to touch on it a little bit too much, but we're supposed to have a day now that's supposed to be Independence Day, but we don't even know what day it's going to be called anymore.
Okay.
What is your perception of that?
On the music industry right now?
On both.
Alright, I can talk about music industry first. Alright. Bigger every BAJAN dancer artists. I love where the movement going. I see a lot of the artists like overseas doing their thing. Some in America, some in England. And they're proud of all of them.
Okay. And what about the Independence Day?
Well, to be honest, all of us that enjoy ourselves. So I already too bothered about in there, man. We can enjoy ourselves.
That's actually a good way to look at it. Okay. Any music you plan to release and in the future, like you can give me a little background or a little insight on what that's going to entail? Well,
to be honest, the people already saw the annual image for this interview.
Correct.
So don't want to give away
too much
of what sort of music I can bring.
So you're being mysterious.
It can be different.
So you're being mysterious in your branding. I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. It wants a praise now, right?
That's good to hear. That is very good to hear. But I think I still want to get at least 1 or 2 marketing strategies from you as a seasoned artist. You know, I couldn't really get them from the previous guests, but I want some 1 or 2 marketing strategies from you.
All I will say is I plan to drop a series soon on Instagram and TikTok. Look out for it.
Okay.
And that will lead to some tunes. That's all I will say.
Okay. So could you give us a little breakdown on how you go about creating your content? Is it something that you have to feel, or this is like a topic you just think about and start creating music?
It's really based on motivation. If I leave home, you know, if I'm at home thinking about a lady, if I'm thinking about a good experience, a bad experience, I write about it. Interesting.
All right. 1 or 2 questions before we leave, because you know we getting tight on the schedule now, so getting pretty dark.
Yeah.
You mentioned DJing. You know, is this something we can see a lot more from you? Because you mentioned 2 months in.
Of course, because DJing is actually my first talent.
I guess that's something new we had heard today.
And like I said on a previous interview before, my first favorite song was Put On a Shirt and She's the Devil Out of Earth. As the first song we played on the turntable, but it was a baby.
I see.
Time, so I was finding a fascination with DJing from a child.
So what was the newfound reasoning behind actually starting the path, you know, because you probably had opportunities before, you know, your father is very well. So you probably had opportunities before, way before.
Well, to be honest, I would say that I learned from you that you should always maximize on all of your talents, because you're a guy that do filming, photography, music, everything. So why not have, if you have multiple talents, why waste them?
Way to promote. I appreciate it. Okay, so we've talked about where you come from, where you're headed, what are you doing currently right now, you're doing the DJing. Let me talk a bit more about this product. You think this product is good for artists, or you think this product is just like a drink to have on a cool day, you know, or on a nice sunny beach?
Yeah, according to Chaba Rights, I want to talk about that, I want to talk about, you know what I mean? Show me. Yeah, I start actually fantastic. I can definitely sponsor this drink, I love it.
Oh, okay, but Blue Mojito, you just heard from Xtra himself. He said to show him, if you guys want to be put out there, if you want to be attached to this brand, you have a potential ambassador in the making. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, so anything you want to say to the public before we go?
Well, just look out for, maybe like newness. New word, yeah?
Okay.
Like that word, newness.
Newness?
Newness.
Is this something you're going to be doing a lot more in your branding, creating words, creating slangs?
Yeah, you know, for our friendship, I always create slangs.
Yes. You
always create new words. So that's just my style, man.
Too love your style and craft now.
Man, nah, I don't say that craft nobody. Someone that you had on your interview, you know, for still like crafting by again, though.
I guess we're not spilling the tea, we're sipping the Blue Mojito, so.
We can hit
it's dropping already. It's dropping already. Okay, guys. I just interviewed Xtra once again. He's the second artist to be on Artist Week. I have a few more artists in the making, so you guys stay tuned. Anything you want to say before we go again?
Nah, man, we talk. We good?
All right.
Oh, follow me on Instagram, Xtra the Fantastic. Follow me on TikTok, Xtra the Fantastic. Look at me on YouTube, Xtra the Fantastic. Everything is Xtra the Fantastic. Easy to find.
Happy to hear that. So you improved the name. You're no longer just Xtra. You know, you're the Fantastic.
That's a part of the marketing and branding right now.
I think you better be careful with that Fantastic Four, but okay. All right, guys, if you see the next video, if you want to get any more contact for Blue Mojito, I just said the link will be down in the description, down below. You know, it's approved by Xtra and by Sauce the Official. So, okay, guys, see you in the next video.
And they finish it.